Good afternoon, welcome back to Tea's Veggies. It's a beautiful day in the garden. We have been getting the rain last night and a little bit today, and the soil is nice and moist. Today is a transplanting day. I missed out yesterday. I didn't realize yesterday was a transplanting day. So I'm gonna see if I can get some things done quickly. It's drizzling a little bit, so most probably I'm just gonna pop back in and show you what I put in. Just trying to beat the rain a little bit. So right here I have some empty slots. I can see where all is empty, so I'm gonna fill that in. Basically some plants died out, so I'm gonna fill that in with some plants that I have over here in my trays. And as you can see, it really was raining a good bit. Everything in this tray is basically drowning. I'm just gonna throw that water out so as not to kill them. And nothing in this tray was looking this pretty the last time I checked, but they are pretty now, so I'm going to just put them in the ground. And normally I already put fertilizer in that pot, so the only thing that's left for me to do is just see how many things I can get in the ground. So I have mostly some flowers that I want to get in, teddy bear sunflowers, some zinnias, and then I have some cabbages. The dill could probably stay, and these smaller cabbages could probably stay, but I want to mostly get these bigger plants out. So I got to put in 2 teddy bear sunflowers here. I put in 2 pepper plants here and a rosemary. The rain is coming on a little bit more. Still gonna push my luck and see how much more I could get out of this tree. Okay, update. I got to put in some teddy bear sunflowers here, along with some zinnias and a few tiny celeries. Here I just see these popping up. Maybe the rain is helping them to pop up. I put in some carrots and onions along here, but I feel like chickens dug up the seed. But I think I see some carrots popping up in different areas. So that's good news. In the front here, I got to put in some flowers as well. Some more flowers. And then here I put in some cabbages. As I said, I'm trying to put my stuff rather closely together so that I can have some nice plots just like this one. So when this one fills out, I want it to look just like this. In between here I will do the same thing. Just try to fill in all of these little areas. So this is making up to be a nice little area. So now if we could keep getting rain, that'd be great. Look at these. Things just shoot up. They just shoot up in no time when you get a little bit of rain. That makes me so happy. Everything just looks great. So we're just gonna hope it continues raining some more, and I might end off this video on another day because the video is not too long. But I'm done for today. I'm glad I got some things in, and I'll take you over to where my dad said he put in some things a while ago. Over here at the entrance of the garden, you can see where it has been dug up. So my dad put in normally corn, cucumbers, something else he had in his hand just now. Corn, cucumber, and onions. So in the next few days we'll see if they come up. You can see the soil is moist, and as I said, we're supposed to get some more rain. So this whole plot at the entrance. So this is the entrance to the garden. If this whole plot can get planted out, that'll be wonderful. Then I'll start going in the front here and put some more things. That'll give more than enough place to grow food. And every time I run out of space, I try to look for some more areas. Like here, for example, there's just some brush and some debris, but all along there, up until the pumpkin tree, that could be used to plant as well. So as it breaks down, I'm putting it a little bit in the compost bin. I'm not talking too much about the compost bin because I'm supposed to be watering it and not too much of that is happening. So basically I'm just putting the stuff in it and eventually one day it breaks down. The previous clip that you saw was yesterday when I was trying to transplant, and I'm back today to see what happened. I think we had about 2 to 3 inches of rain and everything looks nice, whatever I got in yesterday. And I have a tomato that did fall over from the rain. So this tomato toppled. So I have to see if I could, see, it's not staying up, if I could find something to stake it, since the soil should still be rather damp. And here are some of the things that I put in yesterday. They're looking so good. Let me see if I can show you some more. These in the front here as well, I put in yesterday. And these, I was really afraid for these small cabbages. I figured they might have died, but okay. This one you could see that the rain really banged it a little bit, but they're doing fine. And I just put in another one here, so I'm gonna try to see how much more things I could get in around here. Overall, I'm happy with the rain. I could never be upset with the rain. So these seedlings that were here before, like these peppers and tomatoes and such, they look much better. All these tomatoes in the back, they are doing great. I guess they enjoyed that rain. I just have to see if I could prop that one up, like I said. And over here, I didn't check to see what was going on here. Okay, some bug found my cucumbers. They were doing so good. Some bug decided to find them. Oh, sometimes you can find them, sometimes you can't find them. There he is. So unfortunately, sweetie, you got to go. Let me check on other leaves because I definitely don't want to lose my whole plant. Oh, here's another one. Oh, several. There's several of them right here. I'll just take out this piece of the leaf and squish those. So, and then you see the leaves getting a bit battered by something. You just have to, most of the time, turn them over. You find the culprit. They don't try to hide. Listen, my fingernails in a state. I was just digging in a dirt. Forgive me, forgive me. I think that's it. See, I see some color down here, so I have to get this off. Here as well. And this eggplant is growing really fast. I think I have some eggplants over there I have to get off. Yes, but I definitely need to get the clippers because I won't be able to get it off without damaging the plant. So I'm going to go get the clippers. Okay, Jack Spaniel, nope. I don't want to be stung. Let me just get the clippers and get that off. I'm gonna take the opportunity as well to get these flowers off of the basil. If you watch the progress of the basil plant, every time that I clip it off, the tree gets nice and bushy. It's a job, it's a task, but plant ends up looking much better after. So I'm gonna try to focus on seeing how many more plants I could transplant. This being the last transplanting day, and I'm gonna go back in and get those eggplants over there. These nice little peppers. I didn't take you back by the eggplant tree with me, but this is what I ended up with. So basically, some eggplants and some peppers. That's what we have today. I told you I had these tomatoes that were flowering for a little while. And let me see if we can get you a view. There we go. I have a tomato. So you can see that's really gonna be a big tomato. You can see it by the flower, and you can see by the type that's coming out. On these others, I don't have tomatoes as yet, but something was clipping these off. Oh my gosh. But I'm happy with what I see. Lots of tomato flowers all over, and I have my cucumber between there putting on lots of flowers. Hopefully I remember to keep checking to see if cucumbers need pollinating in there. Every time I see something, I'm just popping in to let you know what I'm transplanting. Some pieces of wood already in the garden that were being used for stakes, so I just went and looked in the pile of wood to get it. Now I have to not damage the roots, but I have to get this in. Obviously I'm not gonna get it in with my hand like that, and I don't have a hammer, so I'm gonna use a piece of wood or something. I was expecting that to be a little softer. It seems a little stiff, but again, I'm gonna try to get her in. What I'm using as a hammer, sometimes you just have to be creative and use what you have. So obviously you can't do that while taping, but you get a picture. Now I have this tape thing. I don't even know what it's called, but it's to fasten the plant. I got this on Amazon. It's a little dirty because it got soaked with the rain, and I'm gonna just use that to fasten the plant to the stake, because I definitely don't want it laying on the ground like that. So I'm gonna just use that and fasten it to him. So I got it fastened in 3 different areas. Right here, try to leave some slack so as not to damage the plant, and up here. So I feel much better with it not being directly on the ground. You can see the leaves already directly in the mud. This is how it looks now. And look, somebody came to visit. Isn't it pretty? No. Is it a friend or a foe? I have no idea. I just came from work when I came to the garden, and I'm exhausted. So I tried to transplant as much as I could, but She tired and she can't go no more. I'm very tired and I think that's about all I can do. So I did take out some green onions. I took out a little patch, you can see where I took them out. And I put some of them in different areas, mostly right here. I think I did stick a few somewhere in there. So I have some more cabbages that I put in here. Now these cabbages, I didn't have much success with them. I don't know if because they're American and they're not adapted to our climate, but I'm trying again. They say if at first you don't succeed, try again. So as you can see, almost everywhere now has a plant. There are some weeds. I was trying to take them out at the same time. I didn't get to take them all out, but I tried to foliate as much as possible every time I saw an empty area. And as you can see, my lime tree in the back is enjoying this weather. It's looking beautiful. So I think I'm done for the day. I'm tired. The rest will be for the next transplanting day, whatever day that is. Now let me go to the back side of the garden. Let me at least see what is going on. There. Oh, look how much flowers. So my pigeon peas tree is filling up with flowers, getting ready to put on a nice, oh, the planting got the lean. So the ground was, that's saturated, eh? Hopefully it doesn't fall. Cause this one came out of a fallen tree. And yeah, this is my biggest one. I don't want it to fall. Might have to find a way to prop that up. Let me check on the bananas because they were heavy. But my dad did put something to prop this up already, so it's good. It's not falling over. Oh, and they're finally starting to ripen. I can see by the tips, you can see the tips are starting to get yellow. So they finally plan to do something. Although they're a little small, but we won't complain. We won't complain. Check the other banana tree. See, this one is starting to lean as well. Let me take a good watch it from the other end. Yeah, it's leaning this way, but it's leaning towards the fence, so I don't think it will fall. And let me just go. Oh, wait, okay. Yeah, we really had some heavy rain. See, the corn fell over, and some of these okras behind here as well. I seem to have lost all my flowers. They must have drowned. I had so many zinnias. Oh, an animal came through here. I had so many zinnias coming up here. I don't know where they disappeared to. There's a passion fruit here that I'm gonna take. And just check to see if there are any more before I leave. They're alright. Nope. On the way out to the garden, decided to check on these cashew nuts. You can see something is already starting to pick at that, and it's not even ripe. But we have lots of fruit now, less blossoms and lots of fruit. So as I was saying before, je sors du travail et je suis très fatiguée. I'm coming from work and I'm very tired, and I think this is where I'm gonna end the video. So just to show you again this is what we got today. So we're happy about that. Please. Oh gosh, I think I squished something. Okay, so I want to thank you again for being with me today. and to see what I was doing with the transplanting and everything, and trying to benefit from this beautiful rain that we hardly ever get. So since we hardly get rain, many places got flooded last night. And yeah, some people had to push the cars out of water and different things. Water were up to their tires. I wasn't on the road. I was at home enjoying the rain. Unfortunate for those that were on the road. So thank you again for joining me. Teas Veggies. Have a great afternoon. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share the video with someone who loves gardening. Bye bye.